Hey everybody, it's Rocky. I just recently made a video. I don't think Facebook can upload it because I guess 4 minutes is just too long for them. Whatever. Okay. But I had a video up earlier today about the Beyonce performance at the Grammys last night. And I just put in my opinion about her performance, and I see a lot of people commenting early this morning about her performance, and some people didn't understand it, some people didn't like it. Here's my opinion. My opinion is that to be honest, let me just start off by saying I'm not particularly a Beyonce fan. Not at all as most people are to other artists and how they're big as being her fan or her fan base. But I will, however, respect that she does put the light, or at least put the inspiration in black women about being more proud and appreciative and loving of themselves as who they are. So for me, her performance at the Grammys last night was not a threat. Matter of fact, I actually celebrated because I myself, being a black woman, I would have to support other black women putting that limelight on us as more than just sex symbols in the media, or ratchet, or ghetto, you know, or being deemed as the least or less likely to marry, or being undesirable. So when I see Beyonce doing that, I'm very happy for that. I have my, I to be honest and truthful to myself, I'm not particularly, you know, crazy about her because, she is what she is. She's a very great entertainer for this particular generation, and I can't hate on that. But for one, I mean, for some people, I don't know whether or not they got it confused as to who she was trying to represent. We are in a time where it's shifting into the feminine energy. So if you're not particularly if you don't know pretty much of shift changes or spirituality or symbolisms, then of course you're not going to understand it. You're gonna think she's trying to be the Virgin Mary, and that's not what she was trying to portray at all. Even if she wanted to, who are we to speak? She's performing at the Grammys. You're watching the Grammys. There's a difference. And also, if for those who don't understand, she is representing the Yemaya spirit. That's within the Western African spirituality, of the goddess of healing, the goddess of prosperity, goddess of fortune, and she is spirit mother. So she's representing that era and age we are stepping into at the moment. Much like, for instance, I'm not too sure, guys, if you know that MJ also is representing the African god Oshun, or Ogum, excuse me. Oshun is who Beyonce is representing. Ogum is who Michael was representing as the general, the spirit warrior, in the Western African spirituality. So, in part of all this, for me, again, I cannot be disappointed as far as Beyonce's interpretation of who she feels she is, or who she feels she wished to channel for women to see what they are, other than just women, shaking their behinds and all that in the media. I go for this, but hey, I mean, for some people, I often I'm hearing she's doing too much. She didn't have to do all that. We know she's pregnant. That's great. That's great, and that's fine. But when the shoe is on your foot, how would you feel if you felt you wanted to look a certain way during a photo shoot, or you wanted to represent that you're pregnant in a certain way? You're gonna have someone else talk to you and say to you, you're doing too much. So you gotta kind of understand that you are who you are. She is who she is, and you can't stop that. For one, for example, I've actually in real time been told I was doing too much because of the way I dressed. I'm an artist. And being an artist, that means I can become anything I want to become, and I wouldn't want to be censored for that, you know? But, you know, so that's my opinion. In the video below, give me your opinions. What do you guys think of her performance? Did you think it was over the top? Did you think it was too much? I'd like to hear that. Alright, goodbye guys.